Nicole and I were chatting with our next guest, Bernie Moreno.
Yes.
Who is with
Mercedes-Benz. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. Nice to be here.
North Olmsted Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, so Bernie, I understand that you've been in the automotive business for 15 years now. So if you could sort of just take us back to how you got started in the business and we'll work our way up to where we are now.
Sure. I mean, I've always loved cars since I was a little kid. So my goal as some people want to be LeBron James. I wanted to be the chairman of General Motors.
So did you collect? So did you collect hot cars when you were a young kid?
Collected cars. I visited dealerships. Get thrown out of some.
You still have those cars now. You have a collection at your house. Your son plays with them now. Or something.
Right.
I don't know.
So I grew up in Florida, but I went to school at a college I can't mention here in Cleveland. So that I could be close to the car business. And when I graduated from there, I went to work for Saturn Corporate when Saturn was just being developed. And then I went to work for a car dealer in Boston. And I started with him as a general manager of a Saturn dealership. And then when I left, I was his vice president. And then 5 years ago, Mercedes-Benz asked me to purchase the dealership here in North Olmsted from Roger Penske. And we bought it on May 12th of 2005.
Wow. And been going strong ever since.
Yeah.
Wow. So, you know, Mercedes-Benz, of course, a luxury vehicle. Beautiful, nice cars. In fact, I love the commercials that you have now with all these. It's like a number of vanity license plates, you know, back to back, number one. You know, it's really cool. So with the automotive industry going through many challenges, where do you see the automotive industry today?
Sure. Well, we've just been through, and I said industry-wide, we actually had our best year ever in 2009. But the industry in general went through a very, very tough time from mid-08 to pretty much yesterday. Has been through some tough period. Sales went from 17.5 million new cars sold in the United States down to 10. Wow. So that number in a very short period of time. So we've definitely passed bottom and we're heading up. This year we'll probably end up somewhere around 12 million cars sold. And next year, maybe 13, 14, 15, back up to the 16 million mark. So we're definitely on our upward trajectory. And in my company, we're looking to expand. We're in the middle of looking at some strategic acquisitions and growing our employment.
Wow. So how was Mercedes able to withstand the hard times that the automotive industry faced?
Well, first, it's like any business. We have a great product. I mean, we just have phenomenal products.
It speaks for itself.
It does, and then we have great people. We're very fortunate in our company that we have just great people working for us, and we're passionate about taking care of our customers. So we've been able to grow our market share. When the recession hit, a lot of dealers cut a lot of personnel. We actually went out and hired people because we knew that what we do is really service delivery. And for example, instead of having one receptionist, we have 4. So that when somebody calls our dealership, there's somebody there to answer the phone.
So increase the customer service, also increase the sales.
Exactly.
And Mercedes is known to be a luxury car, but would you also say it's affordable?
Oh, absolutely. That's the biggest.
As we look at some of them right
absolutely.
now.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
Well, for example, we're doing the $359 a month lease right now. So if you really think about it, $359 a month for a $40,000 Mercedes with all-wheel drive, sunroof, Bluetooth, and it includes your scheduled maintenance for 36 months. I mean, it's a really affordable car. It's not the car that when I grew up, you thought of it as the rich guy down the street.
That's
He's
right.
a Mercedes.
Out of your reach to own one.
We still sell those.
right. So we want to let those customers out there know that, you know.
There's a few of them being flashed in front of you now. But
what is your most popular car in the Mercedes brand now?
The C-Class is definitely, which is the car we're talking about, the C300. That right there is the, it looks like a CL. That's the top of the line Mercedes. But the C-Class is the most popular one. We have great SUVs. We have a full lineup of SUVs. We just came out with a GLK, which is a $6,000 SUV, very affordable. And then we go up to the G55, which is $123,000. But their cars are, we sell cars that a lot of people can afford. And that's really the dynamic we changed in Cleveland. The store typically sold 200 cars a year. This year we'll sell probably around 1,900 cars in the Cleveland market.
I know men love their toys, but you know, we women, we love our toys too.
Absolutely.
We love our nice cars. And so would you say that you have a large number of female clients?
Well, what we say is that women buy half the cars and make 100% of the decisions.
That's right. It's true. Very true. Very true.
Absolutely. We're very, very much focused on our female customers. You know, that's one of the things that when I was growing up, I said I got kicked out of car dealerships. Was young kids, get out of here, you can't afford a car. And then women, you know, come back with your husband, come back with your boyfriend. I mean, that's
not
the
case.
Right, that's craziness today. In fact, it's the opposite. Really focus on what the needs are, and that's what women are interested in. They're not interested in the schmooze. They're interested in tell me what the facts are.
I want to go back to the commercial for just a moment because, Bernie, I know that you have a marketing and branding background. Did you have anything to do with the concept of the commercial? Because I just think the license plate idea is so creative and different.
Sure. I mean, it's hard, you have to break through, so it's very, very hard. So we have monthly advertising meetings with our agency, and we come up with a lot of those concepts together. Here's what our needs are. Here's what we're trying to accomplish. And that was actually, our agency came up with a few different concepts, and when I saw it, I immediately loved it. Because it's just different. You know, it's fun. It delivers a message in a way that you want to read it. And you know, we have a great story to tell, which is that here's Cleveland, Ohio, North Olmsted, and no other Mercedes dealer in the entire central U.S. sells more cars than we do. Not Chicago, not St. Louis, not Columbus, but Cleveland. So we're really proud about that. And that's a great way to broadcast that message in a way that people would actually read it.
Absolutely.
Well, that speaks volumes right there. You were talking about you're planning to expand in this market, which means employment.
Correct.
Maybe once upon a time, people might look at being a car salesman as, you know, maybe you didn't have to have a whole lot of experience to be that. I mean, of course, you might need to know about cars, I would think. But if people out there are listening and they're interested in maybe looking at going into the car dealership business, what advice would you give them?
Well, I think George hit it right on the head. I mean, I asked if I could go after somebody else because he's a hard act to follow. And you know, what he said is exactly right, which it's all about attitude. I mean, look at his background, what he's been able to accomplish. So really, the great part about the retail part of the car business, it doesn't matter really what your background is, because what we hire for in our company is personality. We want people who have a great personality, that are passionate about taking care of customers, that are good communicators, and really what you've done before, what you're going to do in the future doesn't matter.
Wow.
So where in North Olmsted are you located?
We're in the North Olmsted Auto Mile, which is right on Lorraine Road, right between Stearns and Great Northern Boulevard. There's that new connector that connects 480 to 90, and we're right there.
Okay.
All right. So you want to give out a phone number if people are interested?
Sure. Our website, our phone number is easy. 1-800-Mercedes.
Wow. Okay. And your website?
And our website is MB, like Mercedes-Benz, MBOhio.com.
1-800-Mercedes should be very, very easy to remember.
Yes. Well, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you, and go out and buy a Mercedes. Okay. We'll be right back with more of Another Look.
Another Look, sponsored by Mercedes-Benz of North Olmsted. Mercedes-Benz of North Olmsted. Isn't it time you drove a Mercedes? Another Look. Cable television designed with you in mind is celebrating 10 years. 10 years of educating, entertaining, and informing on Time Warner Cable's Neon Channel 23. Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m., also Wednesday at 3 p.m., and Sunday at 10:30 p.m. See the best in local programs on Time Warner Cable's Northeast Ohio Network, Channel 23. Another Look. We're celebrating 10 years of working for you.
Mercedes-Benz has engineered some of the biggest safety advancements in the history of the automobile. So it stands to reason that we'd also engineer one of the biggest advancements in how to pay for one. Right now at Mercedes-Benz of North Olmsted, you can lease a C300 for just $359 a month, including prepaid Star Service maintenance. We'll even make up to 5 payments on your current lease. Test drive the perfectly engineered, perfectly priced C300 at Mercedes-Benz of North Olmsted.